At least one crime prevention group thinks Las Vegas has a gang problem, and younger members may be to blame for a recent uptick in the number of armed students on campus. We do thank you for joining us. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Christiane Klein. Now, since the start of school just 1 month ago, 7 incidents involving firearms on campus have led to the arrest of 4 students and the death of 1. As part of a large-scale initiative to keep our schools safe, CCSD officials just announced a new task force to include a member of Metro's gang unit. Our reporter asked the CCSD police chief if it's because of an increase in gang violence at schools.
You have to assume there's a lot of guns and juveniles, and it's a very good possibility. I'm not going to say it's 100%, but it's a good possibility.
And while school police say it is a good possibility, the county's gang intervention team says we indeed do have a gang problem. 8 News Now reporter Orko Mann is here with tonight's top story, how they're working to reverse this trend. Orko?
Well, Christiane, the Clark County Gang Intervention Team is part of the Parks and Recreation Department. Their workshops, as they call them, are set up at a handful of community centers. Their goal is to promote healthy behaviors in at-risk youth.
We do have a gang problem.
Alex Bernal with the Clark County Gang Intervention Team is making that problem a priority. He and his staff are trying to help Valley teens from gang-impacted communities make better decisions.
Turn up, hey!
The at-risk youth, ranging in age from 12 to 24, spend time dancing, writing, and even playing board games. They learn to develop life skills and to engage in positive relationships. Bernal says it's not about punishment, it's about progress.
We got to give them an outlet. We can't just say, hey, we're going to stop gangbanging or stop doing these behaviors. We got to give them something.
Make sure you're bouncing, all right?
This basketball session is part of their Late Night Solutions program. And for the more artistic types, they have this recording studio.
If they want to rap, they want to sing, do their poetry.
Bernal says there's no doubt that some of the recent incidents involving guns at CCSD schools are gang-related.
Those are the kids that we work with.
On Wednesday, CCSD Superintendent Dr. Jesus Jara announced he's forming an advisory committee to address the issue.
The job of this group, I want to be very clear, is to suggest ways that we can specifically address the weapons on campus.
Bernal wants in.
Everyone wants to get on the board. Hey, let's do something. And I get it, but we got to make sure that we get the people who are actually doing something.
Whether it's in schools or out in the community, Bernal says the gang intervention team has a list of goals for the Valley's at-risk youth.
I want them to stay alive. I want them to become proactive. I want them to be productive citizens in the community.
Now, the gang intervention team was created back in 1993. Most teens they work with are sent to them by court order, but they also reach out to gang-impacted areas. Bernal says they hope to work with CCSD and other community stakeholders to make a difference.